Coming around the back right corner of your machine, you'll see you have two 9/16 bolts and a plate that needs to be removed. Using a 9/16 of an inch socket, you're going to remove those two bolts. All right, guys, so next up, you're gonna go in the back of your machine. You're gonna pull out your oil drain hose. Now, the hose is elevated, so if you try to drain the oil this way, you're not gonna get all your oil out. So after we took that plate off, now we have a space for this to go around and down and through. So we're gonna follow this around to where that opening is. All right, so after you remove your plate and your two 9/16 bolts, like I said, you're gonna find your oil drain hose, and now you're gonna feed it down that opening. Like that. Now the hose is not elevated anymore, and you could adequately drain your oil for your Bobcat. All right, now using two 7/8 inch open end wrenches or two adjustable wrenches or 1 and 1, you're gonna remove the cap cover on your oil drain hose. It's recommended to warm the machine up for a little bit, get the oil temperature up so the oil comes out easier. I'm gonna open up the oil drain cap, the oil fill cap, to get better flow. See how that works like that? I just opened it up and now it starts coming out. And all I did was open up your oil fill plug. All right, so now we're gonna be refilling our oil. Just a little bit of an overview in your engine bay. You have your oil filter, your oil dipstick, and your oil fill plug. I normally like to start out putting some rags or some paper towels underneath the oil filter, just for anything to spill out. I'm gonna grab my oil filter wrench, slip that on there, all the way. And we are gonna release this. All right, so once you pull it out, there's gonna be oil all over the place. So just clean this area up. Okay. All right, so I'm replacing with a genuine Bobcat filter. Your part number is right there. And generally for an oil filter, you're gonna wanna pre-fill it a little bit. I pre-filled it enough to where that position is not gonna spill out when I'm inserting it. You're gonna take around your O-ring right here a little oil and just around that gasket so you get a nice tight seal on there. All right. oil is spilling out. All right, hand tighten that. All right, not too much, but just enough snug where vibration won't be bothering this filter. Okay. So next, I like to take a Sharpie and I like to write on the filter today's date as well as the amount of hours there is currently on the machine at the time we're doing the oil change. Just great maintenance practices. If you keep a logbook, same thing. But in case that gets lost or anything, you'll always have it right on the back of the filter. All right, now you're at your last and final step. Once your oil finishes draining, you're gonna put your oil drain hose cover back on the cap and you're gonna tighten that back up. You're gonna put your hose away, put the bolts back on in the plate, and now you're in the back engine. So you're gonna open up your oil fill cap and you'll insert your funnel right here. I'm gonna be using a Shell Rotella 15W40. Takes 3 gallons of oil. After you do that, you're gonna check your engine oil dipstick right here to make sure you filled it correctly. And that's it, congrats, you just changed your Bobcat engine oil. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks again, and don't forget to subscribe.